Alright guys, so it has been a few weeks since I got my Fitbit Versa 3. And within that time of me using it, there's been a lot of great things about it and a few things I wish I could change. So stay tuned because in this video, I'm going to be talking about the pros and cons of the Fitbit Versa 3 and if you should spend your money on it. So let's get right into it. What's happening YouTube? Caesar Rendon here and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, go ahead, hit that subscribe button for me. So before I get into anything, I want to let you know that this isn't going to be extremely technical about specs and everything. This is just my honest review and what I love and what I really don't like about the watch. Anyways, let's get into it, starting with the pros. So the very first thing I love about this watch definitely has to be the battery life. When it comes to the battery life, not only does it last a very long time, I'm talking about I have had this watch for 3 days, hasn't touched the charger once, and it's still at around 20%. That's really great compared to my old watch, which was the Samsung Active. You can watch that review right there. I love that, but I would have to charge it literally every night. It wouldn't go any more than a day without me having to charge it. Now, the battery life does vary depending on how much you use it. If you have the always display on, which I do, but I always keep it dim and then I always push the button to wake. So if you do that, it should last a while. However, if you go to the gym quite a bit and you're always messing with the music controls, you're always messing with the exercise controls, and you're always doing stuff like that, it's not going to last as long, but it'll still last a very long time. And another thing I really love about the battery life is just how fast it takes to charge. Like the fast charging is crazy. I'm talking about I could hop in the shower, 10-15 minutes, come back out, my watch is already charged 25-30% to where it was before. And it does not take that long to charge it completely. Maybe an hour max. I'm not sure. I haven't timed it, but it really doesn't take that long. And then the 25-30% you get for 15 minutes, it lasts you like a long time. So I love the battery life on this. And that's one of the main reasons I wanted this watch, was basically because I was getting real tired of having to charge my old watch every single night. And this one, I don't really have to worry about that. The second thing I love about this watch definitely has to be the watch faces. There is so many you could choose from, and my personal favorite is this one right here. It looks exactly like the Pip-Boy from Fallout, and you could add your own picture of yourself. I put my own avatar like emoji in there, and it really gamifies everything. So obviously the red stands for toxicity. If you don't go to the gym, if you don't hit your step goals, if you don't hit goals, that's gonna just keep going up. If you hit all your goals, it's gonna go down. So it definitely motivates you a lot more. But there's watch faces for every single occasion. There is so many. Now, the only con with the watch faces are a lot of them in the store you actually have to pay for. Don't get me wrong, there is a big selection what you don't have to pay for that are completely free that you can get, which are mainly the ones I use. But if you do want to get some other ones made by developers, you do have to pay for them, which some people may not find that a problem. But if you're like me and don't want to have to pay for watch faces, that could be a con to you. Now, another pro that I really love about this watch definitely has to be the notifications. I am an Android user, so I can't speak about how it'll be on iPhone. If you have an iPhone and you do have this watch, please comment down below and tell us how the notifications are. And when it comes to replying to a text using just the voice, it does an amazing job at voice recognition. With that being said, there is a speaker in there, so if you did want to talk to your Google Assistant and have it reply to you, then you can, but I don't believe you could actually have phone calls on this watch. I have not tried it. Like I said, not a super technical review, just things that I have noticed. The next thing I really love about this watch is definitely the activity tracking, but also just the way it motivates you to go to the gym, to drink water, and to meditate. If you're somebody like me who's consistently just working and at your job and totally forget to drink water, like this definitely helps you out. Or if you're just playing video games, it tells you to stand up. It does a great job of motivating you to go to the gym, to drink water, or just to meditate if you need to. I never meditated until I started using this watch, and the app has a whole bunch of features like meditation workouts, healthy meals, recipes. The only thing with that is you do have to pay for that as well, but it's free for the first couple months. So I'm using it right now and I love it so far. I believe after that it's like $10 a month, but I don't know if I'll be renewing it. I do like it though. The next thing I do want to talk about, which I will kind of say is a con, but it hasn't happened to me yet. I did get this on Amazon. Well, my girlfriend did. She got it for my birthday. I'm 26. Crazy. It's nuts. I can't believe it. Anyways, on the reviews on Amazon, there were a lot of people saying and showing pictures of their wrists actually being burned where their Fitbit Versa was. I have not experienced that yet. Like, my wrist is completely fine. The watch does remind you from time to time to take it off and let your wrist breathe. So I'm not sure if maybe they were just ignoring those notifications, or maybe they just kept it on too long or too tight. But like I said, I haven't experienced anything like that before. Just make sure that you do take it off from time to time or whenever the notifications tell you. Another thing I really love about this watch is Google Assistant. Now, there are speakers inside the watch where if you do ask it a question, it could go ahead and repeat it back to you through the speakers. You have a choice, which is very rare with these watches, where you could do Google Assistant or Alexa. I'm not going to say her name because she wakes up. I have her all around the house, but I do prefer Google Assistant. Let's do a quick example using the Google Assistant. All you need to do is hold this down right here, the button on the side, and then it'll pop up and you could ask it anything. So let's try it. What is the current cost of Ethereum?
Here is some information from the web that might possibly help. According to YCharts, Ethereum price is at a current level of 1,875.36, down from 1,900.12 yesterday and up from 234.56 1 year ago.
So now that you've heard all the great things about this watch, let's talk about the cons real quick. So one thing I really wish I could change is definitely the exercises. I wish there was a little bit more, but then whenever you do the exercises, like let's say for instance I hit treadmill, I can go on here, but once I'm on that exercise screen, I can't go back to change music. I can't go back to see what I was doing. Stop right there before you get roasted in the comments again for some wrong information. Look, when I was editing this video, I realized there has to be some way I can connect my phone and control my music while the workout list is on. So it's kind of a little weird what you have to do. With the Fitbit Versa, you have to pair it again. I know. Let me show you on my phone real quick. So you're gonna have two different things. You're gonna have the Fitbit Versa 3, which is activity tracking, but then you also have to connect the Versa 3 controls. So whenever you connect the Versa 3 controls, what you have to do is actually go into settings, and then once you go into settings, you're gonna want to go to vibration and audio, and then all the way down music controls. I kept trying to do manage devices and pair my phone, but that wasn't the way to do it. So yeah, this is definitely a pro for me because you could play your music while working out and it's awesome. All you have to do is tap the little buttons on the side and then it'll pull up your music and you could change it to whatever you want. However, still a little bit of a con because it's like an extra step you have to do and I'm 3 weeks in and I just realized it. Anyways, I'll let y'all get back to the video. Subscribe. Now, the next thing I wish I could change, or I don't really have a problem with it, but I know in a lot of reviews I saw, a lot of people don't like the button on the side. Now, the thing is, it's not an actual button. It's kind of just like you put your whole finger over it and it turns it on, turns it off. But the thing with that is, I haven't really had a problem with it, but if you only put like half a finger, it doesn't work. You have to put your whole finger on it in order for it to work. The reason why they did this was just to ensure that no water gets inside, so it makes it a little bit more safe. However, you know, it's definitely personal preference. All right, guys, so those are my pros and cons for the Fitbit Versa 3. Let me know down below in the comments if you like it, if you hate it, if you're gonna get one, if you already have one, how you love it, or if you have any questions that I may not have covered, and I'll try and get back to you. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, and I hope y'all have a wonderful day. I'll catch y'all next time. Peace.